Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Nathaniel, and today we're going to talk about full scholarships. Okay. So, that is exactly what we're going to talk about today, full scholarships. So, by the end of this live session, you should know everything about full scholarships. So, I'm going to show you the road, I'm going to show you the way, I'm going to show you whatever you need to know about full scholarships. That's what we're going to discuss today. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to discuss today. And so let's start. So, as you already know, you just mentioned your country in the comments. So, we start. So, in the next 2 minutes, that's what we're going to do. You mention your country in the comment section. So, we start. If you just joined, you're welcome. You mention your country, then we start. Okay. And I don't know whether these people can hear me. Jesse is watching from Ghana. Okay, nice. Yeah, mention your country so we start. And if you're on Facebook and on YouTube, kindly let me know whether you can hear me. Yeah. So if you just joined, we are going to talk about scholarships, full scholarships. I'm just going to give you the whole pathway to get a scholarship. That's what we're going to discuss today. So by the end, in the next 1 hour, that's what we're going to do. And by the end of this live stream, you should know everything about scholarships and full scholarships. We are not going to talk about visas today. And so that's what we're going to do. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. So kindly do well, share the live to your friends and everybody. Share the live. Keep on liking. And we start very soon. Okay, so we start in 2 minutes. And in the 2 minutes, if you join, you let me know your country and you share the live and you like the live. So that's what we're going to do for the next 2 minutes. We have 1 minute, 30 seconds more. Hello, Morgan. How are you doing? Those liking, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so let's start something. The time is up. I just know one person is from Ghana. That is it. The rest are just looking at me. So let's start something really quick. Betty can hear me. Betty, call me. Okay, call me. There are times where when you call me, I'll be driving or something. When I come back, I forget to call you. So call me again today. Okay, so let's start. Full scholarship is very, very important. Okay, there are two main reasons why I always advocate that people should get at least a scholarship to a full scholarship. The first reason is it makes the visa interview easier. That is the truth. I'm not a visa officer, but I know that if you have a full scholarship, I know many people with a full scholarship, they easily got approved. Okay. So the reason why I advocate for many people to get a scholarship is that it makes a visa interview easier. Betty said I'm from Kenya. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the comments. Yeah, Kenya in the house. And so it makes the interview easier. And number two, it makes your life in the US when you finally come here enjoyable. There are many international students without scholarships who are really, really, really struggling. And so that is the two main reasons why I advocate that you get a scholarship. So today I'm going to teach you all the ways you can get a scholarship for an undergrad and for a master's student. And so by the end, you should know everything about scholarships. You should know everything about full scholarship. If you want to come here in 2027 fall, now is the time for you to look into schools, for you to look into scholarships. Don't wait till it's too late. So right after this live section, what I need everybody to do, if you don't have a school yet or the school didn't give you enough scholarships, go and research well, get a lot of schools down, write them down, like 20 schools. Okay. Because I ask people this, how many schools have you applied to? They say, I've applied to one school, I've applied to two schools. The more you apply to schools, or the more you apply or you write schools down and start applying to them, the more your chances of getting a good amount of scholarships. So if this school gives you like $5,000 and this school gives you like $10,000 and this school gives you a full scholarship, you would go with the full scholarship, right? So yeah, did GSU give you a full scholarship? Yes, initially, yes. MJ said I went to the embassy today and I got denied. Yeah, that is why today I don't want to talk about visa interviews. I think denial rate is on the rise. Everybody I know who went, they all got denied. I tried my best to help them. They all got denied. So, and that is why, MJ, did you have a scholarship or did you get a full scholarship? Yeah, you can reapply. Was the denial section 214B? They gave you a paper and they wrote you've been denied or you are ineligible under section 214B. If it's that, you can reapply. So that's why I'm here today teaching about scholarships and full scholarships. So if you're an undergrad or a master's student, you can use that way to get at least a scholarship. So it was a B1, B2. Oh, okay. Yeah, B1, B2 of late as well. Most of the people I know got denied. And so, yeah. Anthony said, I love your content. Thank you very much. Anthony is from Ghana. Hey, Anthony, how are you doing? So let's talk about it really quick. We will talk first about undergrad, then we'll go to your master's, and then we end. So if you're a high school graduate and you're watching me right now, you want a scholarship. Okay, this is what I need you to do. High school is quite, if you're coming here for an undergrad program, it's quite very difficult to get a scholarship. So what I need you to do right after this live is I need you to start learning about an exam. We call it the SAT. I recommend everybody to write. If you're a high school graduate, you want to come here to study on a scholarship. Because I'm saying this because denial rate for students B1, B2 is on the rise. I don't know the reason why it's on the rise. And so, but one thing I've noticed about the trend is if you have a good amount of scholarship to a full scholarship, it's very easy with your visa interview. So that's why I'm advocating for this. If you're a high school graduate who is preparing to come to school, undergrad in the US, write SAT. SAT is Scholastic Aptitude Test. With time, I'll teach you everything about the SAT. It's just math and English. So if you think you are very good with math and English as a high school graduate, write the SAT. Okay, this is one of the easiest way to get a full scholarship or a scholarship. Many of the people I know here who came here for their undergrad wrote SAT. Okay, so don't just rely on your WASI results. SAT is an international exam. Everybody is writing. People from India, people from China, everybody is writing. So if you write, you get a good score. You are more competitive in the market rather than relying on only the WASI alone. So you can write the SAT, get a good score. Schools will see your SAT results and will give you a scholarship. So for an undergrad, if you're a parent here and you're watching me right now, you want your son to study in the US, that is what I recommend you do. Okay. Let your child start preparing for the SAT. It is not difficult. Like it is linear. For the math, it's just linear equations, exponential equations, basic math, find x. So they can easily do it. Okay. So if you're a parent and you're watching me right now, let them write it. Okay. Let them write it. So that is one easier way to get a full scholarship for an undergrad. I know majority of you here are preparing for your masters. Okay. So masters program, if you want to write masters, you don't need to write the SAT. It's not important because SAT is for undergrads. What you need to write is an exam called a GRE, and it's not compulsory. There are other ways to still get a scholarship for a master's program. So a master's program, you can apply for a graduate assistantship position. Okay. And so when you apply to the school, after you are done, go to the school's website or email some professors, let them know that you are interested in a graduate assistantship position. It could be teaching, it could be research. So let them know that you're interested. And we are in America. So if you do something for somebody, the person wants to pay you back. That is it. Sometimes you help somebody with his assignment, not doing it for the person, but teaching him, giving him an idea. The person wants to pay you because you helped him. That is the same thing. If you research or if you email a professor that, hey, I'm interested in graduate assistantships, if you email the professor and the professor decides that, okay, you can be part of me, they are going to give you a scholarship. So that's why I'm very key on cold emails. So whenever you hear somebody saying cold emails, it's simple. Cold email means you don't know the person doesn't know you. Okay, so you are sending an email to that person, so it's cold. That is it. So send an email to any professor you see on the school's website that, hey, I see you are doing a research in that, I want to work under you. I'm from Ghana. You do a nice introduction and you type how you can help them in the research, or you can type how you can help them. They might give you a link to apply for the graduate assistantship position. So if you're a master's student and you're watching me right now, apply for a master's, a graduate assistantship position. Okay. Please, are you doing China visa? So no, I don't do China visa, but I have an idea of that. Yeah. So China for their graduate programs is easier to get a full scholarship. For their graduate programs, it's way easier to get a full scholarship. That is why most lecturers in Kenya, they did their masters in China. It's easier to get a full scholarship. So look into schools in China as well. If the US is denying your visa, you don't have any, look into China as well. If you got a good grade, you can let a professor, maybe you have completed your undergrad, right? And you want to do your masters in China. And you have two professors who can recommend you. You can, I think, what are the requirements again? Yeah, so go straight to the school's website. They have some requirements. If you do that, you have a very good GPA. There's a high chance that they're going to give you a full scholarship. That is for China. If you are good and you can get teachers to recommend you, they are going to give you a good amount of scholarships. So if the US is not working for you, you still want to study outside, you can check the China route as well. Okay. Yeah. What of undergrad for China? Undergrad for China, that's the same thing, but it's easier with masters because they really really value higher education, but you can still do it. So the whole thing is you sitting down and trying your maximum best to accomplish your dream. Because I always say this, you have a dream and no one is coming through for you. That is your dream. And so you have to do it by yourself. I remember when I was in Ghana, I used to do hours of research, and I will apply to a school and the school would deny me. I'll apply again. So there was a time I was very depressed, but now here I am in front of all of you speaking to you. So if you want a China school, you want a Chinese visa, the first thing you have to do is to get the school. Go to the school's website. They have requirements. China is very easy as compared to US schools. They have all the requirements on their website. Apply to all of them, and like they have like you need a recommendation. You need this. Just do that, and you'll be fine. With the current US visa restrictions, yeah, as I said initially, Denial rate is on the rise. Everybody I know got denied for a US visa this week. I don't know why, but if you are yet to go, don't let it scare you that much. Don't let it scare you. Okay. That is why actually I'm teaching about scholarships, because I figured out that if you have a good amount of scholarships, it's easier. It's relatively easier for you. Okay. So the first thing for undergrad, kindly write the SAT. If your brother or your sister wants to come here for an undergrad, let the person prepare for the SAT and let the person write the SAT. If they get a good score and they apply to a school and you tell the school that you want a need-based scholarship, the school is going to give you a full scholarship if you have a good SAT score. Yeah. So that is it. So masters, as I said, graduate assistantship, research assistantship, teaching assistantship. When you apply to this, they can give you from a full tuition to a full total cost of attendance scholarship. So that is for masters. And if you know how to play like basketball, football, and it's not a low basketball, fichile basketball, no. Like you know how to play, you've been really working hard for that. You reach out to the college coaches, the coaches in the colleges, talk to them. It's still called cold emailing. Talk to the college school, the coaches. Okay, talk to them that I play football. I'm a very good football. Send them videos of you. The whole thing is hardness, toughness. Send them videos of you playing either football, playing basketball, playing this. Send it to send it to the coaches. Reach out to people that hey, this is what I play. They have athletics scholarships, and athletic scholarship is mostly full scholarships. So reach out to them. I play. This is what I play. You send them videos of what you're playing, and they could give you athletic scholarships. Okay. It's easier that way as well. So, and this also goes for undergrad as well. So undergrad aside the SAT, and you are very, very good with sports, basketball, hockey, soccer, send it to talk to the school that this is what you play. And if you are very good, they would need you. They are going to try their best to bring you here by giving you a scholarship and by giving you anything they need, because they value athletics very, very much here. So that is another form to get a scholarship. Okay. Yeah. So at this point, if you have any question, you can ask me. Let me answer some questions and we continue. Yeah. He said, "Can I buy a book on Visa Interview? I have the free version, but I want the original copy." Anthony, you have my number, right? Send me a message. I'll send you the link right now. Oh, let me send the link into the group. Which copy do you have? Yeah, I need to talk to you first. If you already paid for the old one, I wouldn't want you to pay for another. I wouldn't want you to pay. I'll just give you the new version because you already paid. Do you have any idea why you think Fajen? What is Fajen? It's becoming difficult nowadays. What is Fajen? Oh yeah, the free version. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, send me an email or send me a message. I'll send you the link right away. Yeah, it's possible. OPE is highly possible. It's highly possible. And PhD is easier. That's the easiest to get. So it's in like steps. The most difficult to get a scholarship is undergrad. Then it comes to masters. The easiest way to get a scholarship to a full scholarship is PhD, because many people do not like to go for a PhD program. Many people are like they say colleges has come. So if you apply for a PhD program, there is a high chance that you could get a full scholarship. So if you're done with your masters, you want PhD schools, all it takes is research. Okay. People ask me, recommend schools for me. I don't know every schools. They are like, they are more than 3,000 universities in the US. I don't know every school. So you researching, you know the course you want to study, you know the time you want to go, you know everything about yourself, you know the type of school you want. So you doing it yourself is the best. Like 6,000 universities, you can get a school and apply to that. Anthony, I'm coming. I'm trying to send you the link. He said I want to apply to Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Scholarship. I have first class. Yeah, apply for it. Margaret, go ahead and apply for that. And another way to get scholarships is through external scholarships. There are companies that give scholarships. I think MTN gives scholarships. MTN Ghana gives scholarships. I don't know. The Ghana's government gives scholarship. So check the Ghana's government website. They give scholarship to students who want to study in I think Turkey, but US they don't give scholarship. I think it's Turkey, right? So it's all a matter of you researching scholarships you could get. Today there is AI. You can let AI narrow down your options for you. Does the government of Ghana gives scholarship to people who want to study? They'll say yes, and you say, "Give me the websites." AI is going to provide you the website. You go straight to the government's website and apply. Many people do not know this information, so when you apply for that, it's really going to help you because a few people are applying for the same scholarships. So don't only rely on the schools scholarships they give. Research online. Maybe the government, Kenya government gives scholarships. You wouldn't know until you apply for that. Yeah. I remember someone came here with a local company's scholarships, full scholarship. So don't only rely on the options available in the school. He said, how can I apply for a fully funded scholarships? I just said it. For a master's program, try your best and apply for a graduate assistantships, graduate assistantship positions, all the schools you apply to. So let's say you apply to 10 schools, apply for the graduate assistantship of all the 10 schools. Okay. Yeah. And ask questions. Contact professors. They might not mind you, but contact them in 3 days, send a follow-up email because you need it. They don't care. You need it. So send them emails that you need a teaching assistantship. Yeah. But don't let it be in a way that let me charge my phone. Don't let it be in the form that you really need them. Let it be in the form that they really need you. So you can tell them your experiences in research, you can tell them your experiences in teaching and how you've helped people in teaching and how you want to use the same thing to come to the school to help others. Can I see your profile picture? So you see you, but no answers. Where? Yeah, send me another message. Could the rise in denial rate for F1 due to the fact that most programs have started already? It could be a factor. It could be a factor, but I don't know. I don't know. It could be a factor. Yeah, because schools have started already. What are you going to do? But this was what I did. I reached out to the school and they sent me. So this is what schools do, right? If they start and you don't arrive, like you would arrive after school starts in, let's say, let me give you a typical example. Let's say your school reopens next week, but your visa interview is the same next week, so you can't make it when the school starts, right? You'll still be in your country. So you can tell the school is going to give you a letter. It's called late arrival letter. You send it to your interview that the school has understood that you have to come late. So it only works, the school will only give you the late arrival letter only if it is a few weeks after they resume. That is when, but if you do your interview or if you want to come like 3 weeks after they resume, they are not going to give you the late arrival letter. But if it's like 3 days to 1 week after they resume, the school is going to give you a late arrival letter. So you can send it to the interview and you tell them that the school gave you a late arrival letter that you can come late. And when you get your visa and you get to the port of entry, they're going to ask you the same question. Schools have already started, so why are you now coming? You can tell them again that the school has accepted and they gave you late arrival letter. So that was my situation. I came late. When I came, school classes had already started. So I talked to my school. They gave me a late arrival letter. When I got to the port of entry, I think they asked me and I provided it that, yeah, they have accepted. They gave me a late arrival letter because of an emergency. And they said, okay. So yeah, yeah. Those like it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what I need everybody to do is to start applying for scholarships like never before. If you haven't gotten a date, right? There are no dates in Ghana. Use that opportunity to try and apply to other schools as well. If you don't have a good amount of scholarship and you are waiting, yeah, try and use that opportunity to apply for. So for now, we are in August. The reason why I come live every day around this time is in October, September, late September, October, many schools will resume. They will start admitting students. Like every school in the US will open their portal. September, October, these months. Okay. They will close it around November and they'll start reviewing the applications. By December, you should get a decision. So that's what most schools do. That's why around August, I'm always here advocating that you start applying. So by the end of this week, today is Thursday, right? So today, go online. If you're a master's student, get 20 schools, get a new book. Okay, get a new book, write down 20 schools you want to go. The first 5 schools have to be, I call them great schools. They are schools like MIT, Yale. If you think you can get into these schools, it's very, very competitive. But if you think you can get into these schools, just apply to them because they are need blind universities. They don't care whether you need 5 million Ghana, $5 million. They are going to pay it, provided you get into the school. So they are called need blind. They don't care the amount your parents make. They'll just admit you and they'll give you a full scholarship and they'll give you stipends as well. So you apply to like 4 of these schools and you don't stop there because it's likely that you don't get into these schools. They are very, very competitive. You are competing with thousands of people around the world, people from India and other things, but you still can get into it. So apply to these schools and like 4 or 5. So let me mention these schools to you. MIT, they are need blind. They don't care about whether your parents make $1 a month. They are going to take everything for you. Princeton also, they are need blind. Yale University need blind. Harvard they are need based aid. They don't also care. Dartmouth, Brown, Amherst, Williams College, Swarthmore College. These I think for undergrad. Colby College, Wellesley College, Tufts University, University of Notre Dame, University of Chicago, Northwestern University, Cornell University, and University of Pennsylvania. So these schools I've mentioned, pick like 4. It's very, very difficult to get into these schools. But if you get into these schools, they're going to give you a full scholarship. If your parents earn very little, they're going to give you a full scholarship. So get 4 of these schools. The rest, you can get 10 schools that are likely to pick you and give you a full scholarship, like Michigan State University. You pick 10 of these schools, and so making 14. And you can pick 6 of I call them safety schools, schools that is easily for you to get into. Louisiana State is very easy. When you apply in 2 weeks, you're going to get admission. They don't even care. Sometimes their acceptance rate is 100%. Everybody who applies, they're going to take them because they need money. Like, yeah. So Louisiana State, Arizona State, what again? Arizona State also has a MasterCard scholarship. So if you're in Kenya, you know MasterCard, right? Arizona State has a MasterCard scholarship. If you get into that full scholarship, they're going to give you stipends. Your feeding will be taken care of. So Arizona State University, um, apply for the MasterCard program they have there. So Arizona State, Louisiana State, what again? What again? Georgia State also is quite a safety school. They are easily going to accept you, and yeah, so they are called the safety schools. Start applying like never before, okay, and apply for their scholarships. Go on their school's website and apply for their scholarships. Okay. Okay. What about the DS 160, which I filled for the fall intake, and now I'm planning to go spring intake. You can change the DS 160, right? You can fill a new DS 160 and change everything, change the date you intend to go. After you change the date, you link it to your appointment date. You go to, do you use this portal, IVITS portal in Kenya, or you still use the, let me check. Does Kenya use IVITS? I don't know the platform you use to book dates. Um, Yeah, so Kenya uses IVIT. So you go to IVIT's portal, right? On the portal, you're going to, like, you're creating a ticket, you're going to see update DS160. So they'll ask you of the new DS160 you filled, the number, and they'll ask you of the old DS160, the number, and they will change it in like 2 days for you. So your old DS160 will be, your new DS160 will be linked to your new appointments. So you can fill another DS160, go to your portal and change the numbers. But if you don't change it and it's still the old DS160, if it doesn't match, they might not let you take the interview. They will tell you to go and reschedule. So after you fill, you can fill a new DS160 and do it that way. Yeah, Lisa, long time, long time. How have you been? Hmm. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you can ask me. Then we close for today. So in all, if you want a full scholarship as a master's program, this is what you have to do. Send cold emails to professors. Tell professors that you are good in this, so you want to research in what they are researching in. So let them know. Send cold emails. Apply for graduate assistantship programs in the school or teaching assistantship programs in the school. Um, what again? If you're an athlete, if you know how to play football or soccer, reach out to the school's coaches, send them videos about yourself. Um, yeah, and apply to as many universities as possible. I told you to apply to like 20 schools. Write down 20 schools by tomorrow. And tomorrow, when I come live, I'll tell you what to do with these 20 schools. So today, your assignment is research. Okay, research 20 schools. And the first four has to be like great schools that will easily give you full scholarship. The next 10 has to be like middle range schools that will give you scholarships, like graduate assistantships. And the last six schools, I call them safety schools. They are schools that have 100% acceptance rate. They are just going to pick you. So if all your plans fail, this school are going to accept you. And who knows, they might give you scholarship. So, and apply for graduate assistant. Okay, do that for today. Tomorrow I'll tell you what to do with those schools you've applied to. So don't just apply to like three schools and say that is it. If you apply to 20 schools, you're going to get many offers and you choose from that offers rather than apply to just two schools. Okay. Yeah, if you apply to two schools, one denies you and one gives you $2,000 scholarship. You'll be forced to come, but it's not much. So apply to as many schools as possible.
Yeah, hello, Sarah.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good. Thanks, Germany. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to ask you two questions. I don't know if you go there, okay.
Okay.
So the first question you say, if someone be Ghana, we you want to apply Hungary visa, like tourist visa, that person you go interview or not?
Hungary. I don't know. I don't know about that.
You go interview. Some people to talk to you know. So I don't want to know your experience.
I don't know about Hungary.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can look it up. Let me see. And what?
If
he's a Ghanaian.
Yeah, as a Ghanaian.
Okay.
If you want to apply to Hungary.
What is your other question?
And the second question is relating to a person who does, let's say, who has a mobile money business. How do you think, or what do you think is the best possible way of him getting a visa?
To which country?
Let's say Europe, Schengen visa. Through Hungary. The Momo agent. I hope you understand me.
Yeah.
So what are some of the few things that you feel when he adds up, it will be way better than few things like in the general ones that we know.
So what's up? What is the purpose of his visit?
Storage visa. Just visiting, that's all.
For how many weeks?
I think it was 10 days.
10 days. I think he can. Yeah. Does he have the money to finance his trip and everything? Yeah, I think he can.
Very well.
Yeah, I think he can. He can. So have you started the process or something?
When his process, I'm confused, but I don't even know how to even start from. Like how to even generate the cover letter. Do you think if I tell them straightforward that this is the business he does, it's not going to be weird to them that someone who does a mobile money business is going to travel?
No. People do car wash and they get millions of dollars every year. So if the bank statement shows otherwise, they are not going to doubt it. People are making money from mobile money, right? So if the bank statement is very good, they should.
When people hear mobile money too, they don't value it. I don't know if you get me.
Who doesn't value it?
Especially Ghanaians, they feel mobile money.
Ghanaians do not value it, but I think it depends on the business and the business's structure. People are tailors and people do not value it, but will be the tailor. You get it? So if the person's bank statement shows that he gets a lot of money every year and he can prove it with the bank statement, he has money in case of anything, he can pay or buy it. They don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ghanaians really care about this business. They don't respect businesses, but yeah, especially here in the US, most people who do boring businesses, business people do not really. For example, if somebody has a trash company, bola, yeah, they make almost millions every more than millions because the number of houses they take $20 per baller.
You can understand that when the white people are there, they don't really consider it being mobile money or something, or it has to be legit. It has to reflect to with the bank account, right?
Yep. I don't recommend you lie. if mobile money is what he does, say mobile money is what I do. Does he have like how big is it? Does he have employees and other things? Or he's alone at the roadside?
He's alone now. And you know, you see with my company, franchise company, you get it.
Mhm.
So I was planning that we have something called time removals. Time removals is another way of him getting money. You get it.
Okay.
So I wanted to explain in the cover letter that aside the mobile money, his side job that he does is the time removals. And how should I be like it also generates money for him. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, people work two jobs, so let them know that he does mobile money, and as a side job, he does that. But
Do you think with me as the company, should I also write some recommendation letter?
do they need you to bring a recommendation letter or something?
I wanted to prove to the embassy that indeed what he is saying is true. He works with our company as a part time. I don't know if it makes sense though.
Yeah, it makes sense. You can do that. You can do that. And that's his mobile money business. Do people register mobile money as a business in Ghana?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So he has a business set.
But one disadvantage with these people is that you see Ghana with the merchant's line name. You see, someone can be working, then the company name is different. Now the merchant's number that he uses to is different. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
That's one disadvantage. Because if the claim is for you, your company name is Emmanuel, blah, 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 then they find out that the merchant's line you use is called Bismarck, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be something weird. I don't know if you get me.
I think you're overthinking the whole process.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, he has a business. Great.
Yes.
He has a good bank account with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Great. So, and he wants to travel 10 days, right?
Yes.
I think you have all the requirements. Apply for it. Yeah. Yeah. So don't overthink it. Would they think because you wouldn't
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So start right now. Start right now.
Because it's
Yeah, so I got this information from a website. Let me see whether this website is credible enough. Come in.
his appointment is on the 7th of next month, so I have to start with the application for it. Normally, I've been doing Europe school, so with the schools here, I've also been doing my work outside.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, but just Europe school. I don't go to other countries.
Yeah, so I'm reading from a website called Pegasus Online, and I think it's 100% credible. Yes, what this is what you're saying about Hungary visa. Yes, Hungary visa requires a physical appearance at the visa application center or at the embassy when you're going for the first time. So you have to be there. He has to go there, and let's see. Yeah, so he has to be there, but they wouldn't ask you questions like a US visa interview.
Okay.
from the website. Yeah. So this is not from me. I don't know anything about Hungary visa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't ask questions. It's only generally unheard of.
Yeah. So
They don't accept. I wonder how the last time someone told me, I think it's been to the Hungary. When you're applying for student visa, that one, yeah, obvious. They'll surely ask for some short interview and stuff. That one I know. But when it comes to the tourists, I've never tried it. I think this is the first time.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
So,
Okay. Have a nice day. And all the best with your friend.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um he said, I'm coming to do my associate study degree in nursing in New Jersey. My entire program is 16,000, but I have 10,000 in my account. Is there a possibility that you're going to get a visa? No, there is no possibility. Yeah, so the school say pay 16,000, you have just 10,000. Yeah, there is no possibility to me. You have to get more than 16,000. Yeah, because what the second thing after your airport start visa officers normally check is your financial capability. They don't want you to come to their country and be a burden. So that is why you send a bank statement. That is why you have to prove that you have that amount of money. So if the school fees, the money you're going to pay to the school is greater than the money in your bank accounts, how are you going to pay that money? So you're just going to come here and be a burden. That doesn't disprove immigrant intent. They will deny you. Yeah, even people with higher statements than the fees are being denied. So your chances of getting approved is low. I wouldn't say they will deny you, but I would say your chances is very low. Should I be worried about need aware schools? Not really. Apply apply to every category. Apply to need blind schools, need aware schools, schools that give merit based. Like get schools from every place and apply. You wouldn't know if the need aware schools will also give you. They could also give you a full scholarship, combining other merit based scholarships. So yeah, don't be too worried. Apply to some need aware schools and apply to some need based schools. That is what I did though. Applied to every school with every jurisdiction. I applied to MIT. They didn't pick me. I applied to MIT 2 or 3 times. Or they all they got me. I got denied in two. The third one they put me on. What do we call it? It's not administrative process of that visa. They put me on pending. So I thought I was going to get into it. So after like 2 months, they sent me another message that I've been denied. So yeah, but applied to every school. My second time going for an interview, what are the likely questions they will ask? Your second time, or if you've been denied before and you're going again, there's a likelihood we are going to ask you what has changed with your application. Okay, what has changed? And so you have to get an answer for that. Have you changed something significant from your last application? Yes, that is great. Yeah, thank you very much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And those like can also thank you very much. Yeah, if you have any question down here, you can ask me. Let's see. The second time going. Yeah. So they were going to ask you what has changed. And the other questions they asked you during your first interview, like why the US, yeah, they're going to ask you similar questions. The only thing they are going to change is what has changed from your last application. Mostly that is the first question they ask. Yep. Then I'm trying to get as much funding as possible so I can get to school. Let's that give 100% need. Oh, okay. That's great. That's very great. And you can also add some schools that give like 90% need, or don't only focus on 100% need. And these schools can act as safety schools in case all the 100% need fails, because they have low acceptance rate, like 3%. So you might not get into these schools. So maybe the schools with 90% acceptance rate are going to admit you or something. Yeah. So assignment for you today, write down like a list of 20 schools you want to apply. So immediately after this live, go online, try and get schools you want to apply to in fall 2027. Even if you are preparing for your interview and you don't have a scholarship. That is what I need you to do. Okay. And the person who asked about the questions they're going to ask for your next visa interview, kindly get this book right here. The chapter 9 talks about your denial. If you've been denied before, what to expect, the changes you have to make, and everything. Initially, I made it for people with going for their first try. So you can see first try here, right? But with time, I realized that many people are also going for the second time, for the third time. So I added another chapter just for people who are going for again, who are going again. So you can get a copy right now. Yeah, the link is on my bio. So on my TikTok bio, you're going to see it. So we have 8 minutes more to end today's live, and we meet tomorrow. So your assignment for today, write down 20 schools. The first five has to be need blind schools. The next 10 has to be like middle range schools, and the last has to be safety schools. Hello. Yeah.
Um, Thanks for accepting me. So I wrote the SAT in March, and I scored 1,450. So when I was making my list, I was making my list based on schools that my SAT is actually competitive at. And I feel like my extracurriculars in AC, I feel like they are good. I'm not too sure about them, but I just feel like they are good. And so when I made the list, I went through the list and I realized that all the schools mentioned on their website that they are need aware. So that was why I was scared. So I researched what need aware means, and they said they take my finances into consideration before they give me
A scholarship.
admission.
Oh, admission. Yeah.
Yeah, so that made me scared because the need blind schools are the Harvard and
Yeah.
so I don't think my profile like
Your
so
your SAT score.
um,
Oh, okay. Have you checked Cornell University?
yeah, Cornell is actually in my list and it's like one of the
Okay.
rich schools. Okay. I think Cornell is also so now that you told me, I didn't know that some schools like meet 90. I didn't know. I thought like it's either 100 or nothing.
No.
Or maybe the merit based schools also give the maybe 25.
Merit.
Yeah.
Are you applying with Common App?
Yes, I'm applying the Common App.
Oh, okay. So you have your personal statement and everything ready.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is your ED school?
I haven't chosen an early decision school yet, but I think I'll be applying to most of the school early action.
Oh, okay. 450.
And I'm rewriting the SAT.
You are rewriting it. this Saturday.
See if I can. Yeah.
Yeah, so try and get a like a 1500 or a 1550 or something, a 15 something. Then make Colby College your early decision school. You're going to get it. They're going to give you a full scholarship with that good SAT. Yeah, Colby College is in Maine, Waterville, Maine.
Okay. I think it's already on my list.
Oh, it's already on your list. Yeah. If you make them early decision, it's highly possible that you're going to get into that school. But it depends on you. You could get like a 1580 and you could start looking at Harvard and stuff, you know. So yeah, it all depends on the score you get.
I'm just waiting for this Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. So what is your stronghold in the SAT?
I had 800 in maths. I had a perfect score in maths.
Oh, nice. So the English is what you had, like 650.
Yeah, 650.
Oh yeah. I didn't even like the English. English was my. I didn't like.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
650.
Yeah, especially the was it the reading part.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Give you this
Long getty, yeah.
Before you reach the answer choices, you forgot what the passage.
Yeah, the passage was about. But I think there's a trick to that. There are two answers that doesn't make sense. But
Yes.
yeah, so you eliminate them and you really improved. Oh, okay.
Practice this.
So what do you get in your practice tests?
This test, I think my latest one I had a 1510. That's like the highest I've got, 1510.
And you're writing this Saturday.
Yes.
So you are not going to get more than 1520. You know that.
Yeah, and I was told the more practice tests is not like, I think they told me it's more difficult than the SAT, but you never know. Maybe you sit at the exam hall, you can even have exams anxiety.
I think what you get in the practice test is a reflection of what you're going to get on that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so try and get a 1570 before you go today and tomorrow. You can do it. If you got an 800 in the math, so focus mainly on the English. What you can do the writing part, right?
Yes, that's for the grammar. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly the reading part.
PK is asking what was your score again? 1450, right?
1450, yes.
Yeah.
800 maths and then 650
English. Yeah, English. Yeah, I didn't like. I hated the English. I hated it.
And most of the schools were LAC schools.
LAC. I've forgotten that. What's the full name? Liberal Arts. Yeah. Try Kenyon College in Ohio.
Yes, that school was also.
Okay.
I had a list of about 20 schools.
20 schools. That's great. Yeah.
When I saw the need aware, I went to cross check with all, and I realized that all are
yeah, most schools are need aware. Yeah, most schools are need aware. Most schools, even Cornell is need aware.
Yes.
Yeah, a few are need blind.
Most of the schools are need blind for US citizens, but for
international students, it's need aware.
The only ones that are like need blind for everyone is the Ivy Leagues and the top 20 schools, the Harvard, MIT, Yale.
Yeah, but I think Cornell is an Ivy League school, but it still need aware. The only need blind are MIT, Yale, and Harvard. Yes. The rest for international students, all of them are need aware.
Okay.
Yeah. So all the best in your exam on
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep. And try Swarthmore College as well.
Swarthmore, yeah, I think I have.
You have that. And what about Williams College in, I think, Richmond, and Amherst in Massachusetts? Amherst College. Yeah. So, bro, all the best. All the best.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, so we are 1 hour in. So we are done for today. What I need everybody to do is try write down 20 schools. If you are trying to come here for your undergrad, just like our brother is doing, try and write the SAT. It's going to be way easier for you to get a scholarship. Though it's still difficult, but it's way easier as compared to someone who didn't write the SAT. So undergrads write SAT, masters start sending cold emails, start applying for graduate assistantship programs in your school. If you're an athlete, try and link up with the coaches in the school. What South Africa does, and that is what I'm proud of, is their coaches help them. Their coaches link to the coaches in the US. I think many countries does that, but for Ghana, they don't do that. So if you're in high school, your high school coach will link with the US coach and they'll talk and they'll say, hey, I have this person in my team in Ghana. He's very good. Can you link up with him? Can he come there and play for your school? So the coach in the US will say, okay, send me some videos of him playing and stuff. So they'll pick you. So that's what many countries do. But Ghana schools, they don't even care about you, bro. So, and I think Kenya, I don't know of Kenya whether the coaches link talented athletes with the coaches here. But yeah. And so lastly, how do I get fee waivers? Um So let me answer this for everybody. If you don't want to pay application fee, you mean application fee waiver, right? Okay. So if you don't want to pay application fee to a school, the first thing you have to do is to talk to the school, send them an email to the admissions office and to the I think financial aid office. So you introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Nathaniel. I'm an international student from Ghana. And you tell them that is there a possible way you can get an application fee waiver to pay?